Femke Bol dominates again. Trophy 400-meter hurdles gold at World Athletics Championships 2025. Femke Bol dominates again. Trophy 400-meter hurdles gold at World Athletics Championships 2025. Here's how I'll approach it. Epic storytelling of Femke Bol's journey to the final. A race-by-race, hurdle-by-hurdle breakdown of the 400-meter hurdles final. Drama of her rivals, Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone, Dalilah Muhammad, Rochelle Clayton. The Tokyo 2025 atmosphere, roaring stadium, national pride, tension, post-race reactions, legacy impact, and what this gold means for women's athletics. Expanded narrative, live blog plus analysis plus emotional storytelling, to reach 3,000 words. Glowing star Femke Bol dominates again. Trophy 400-meter hurdles gold at World Athletics Championships 2025. The night Tokyo held its breath. The stadium lights in Tokyo weren't just beams of electricity. They were spotlights on destiny. Day 7 of the World Athletics Championships 2025 promised fireworks, but the centerpiece glittered brightest, the women's 400-meter hurdles final. Every seat was filled. Dutch flags rippled like orange flames. Jamaican drums thundered. American chants echoed. And in the middle of it all stood Femke Bol, the Dutch phenom whose stride had become a weapon of elegance and destruction. She wasn't just running a race. She was chasing immortality, the making of a champion. Femke Bol's journey to this night was stitched with resilience. At 25, she already carried medals, records, and an aura of inevitability. But her story wasn't just about victories. It was about growing into greatness. 2021 Tokyo Olympics, bronze behind Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone and Dalilah Muhammad. The world noticed her. 2022 World Championships, silver, pushing Sydney to near world record limits. 2023 and 2024, double European champion, Diamond League queen. Consistency became her crown. 2025 World Championships, the moment. No excuses, no shadows. By the time she stepped on the track in Tokyo, Bol wasn't chasing her rivals, she was chasing her own perfection. The rivals assemble. The start list read like a Hollywood blockbuster. Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone, USA. The reigning Olympic and world record holder. A silent assassin, smooth and lethal. Dalilah Muhammad, USA. The veteran warrior. Silver hair glinting under Tokyo's floodlights, refusing to fade. Rochelle Clayton, Jamaica's heartbeat, fighting for her island's pride. Shimia Little, USA. Unpredictable, fiery, capable of brilliance. And then, in lane 6, the woman in orange, Femke Bol. Calm, smiling, but inside, fire. The stadium before the storm. The announcer's voice shook the arena. Final of the women's 400-meter hurdles. Dutch fans screamed, Femke! Femke! Jamaican drums pounded in rhythm, defiant and proud. American fans, stars and stripes draped across shoulders, roared USA! USA! Bol crouched, touched her spikes to the track, and looked straight ahead. No sideways glances, no nerves, just focus. The gun was about to fire. The race, hurdle by hurdle. Bang! The gun exploded. Feist 100m. Sydney blasted out, her stride smooth as silk. Dalilah kept close. But Bol, tall and powerful, ate the stagger early, already clawing into Sydney's lead. Hurdles 1 to 4, rhythm. That's all Bol needed. And she had it. Each hurdle was a whisper beneath her spikes, no wasted motion. By the back straight, she was already level with Sydney. 200m mark, the crowd roared. This was the showdown everyone dreamed of. Sydney's face calm, Bol's arms slicing air like blades. Two queens, stride for stride. Hurdles 5 to 7. Pressure cracked Dalilah. She began to fade. Rochelle surged into third, Jamaican drums going wild. But Bol. She was relentless. Her stride never faltered. Her rhythm never broke. The curve, Bol attacked. Her long legs carried her past Sydney by inches. It was a duel now, orange versus red, Europe versus America. Final straight, hurdles 8 to 10 the decider. Sydney pushed, teeth clenched, but Bol's cadence held like a metronome. 1, 2, 3 strides between hurdles. Perfect. No stutter. Last hurdle. Sydney clipped slightly, momentum gone. Bol soared cleanly, landing with thunder. Finish line. Femke Bol stretched her chest, crossing in 51.12 seconds, a championship record. Sydney silver. Clayton bronze. The explosion of joy. The Tokyo Stadium erupted. Dutch fans cried, flags waving like wildfire. Femke Bol fell to her knees, kissed the track, and lifted her arms to the sky. Her smile wasn't just joy. It was relief, triumph, liberation. She had stared down the greatest and emerged as the undisputed champion. Sydney, gracious as ever, hugged her. "Tonight," she whispered, "you were unstoppable." What this victory means. Femke Bol's gold wasn't just a medal. It was a shift in history. She became the first Dutch woman to win 400-meter hurdles gold at the World Championships. She proved that the event was no longer a one-woman show. Sydney. She carried European sprinting into uncharted glory, breaking the US-Jamaica hegemony. More than stats, though, she inspired a continent. In homes across the Netherlands, little girls tied on orange headbands, dreaming of hurdles. The interviews. Femke Bol, gold. "This was the hardest race of my life. Sydney is incredible, but tonight I felt something inside me. Calm, powerful, free. Every hurdle felt lighter. I wanted this so much. For my country, for my team, for myself." Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone, silver. "I gave everything. Tonight wasn't my night, but that sport. Femke was amazing. This rivalry pushes me. The story isn't over." Russell Clayton, bronze. "I heard the drums. I felt the island behind me. Bronze may be mine, but this medal is Jamaica's." Legacy in motion. History will write this race as one of the greats. Fans will replay the footage, zoom in on Bol's flawless rhythm, the moment she attacked the curve, the way she owned the last hurdle. But perhaps the true legacy is this: the 400-meter hurdles is now the crown jewel of women's athletics. Because of Sydney, because of Daniela, because of Femke. 3 eras colliding, creating a golden age. Beyond Tokyo. What's next for Bol? The Diamond League, of course. The Paris 2028 Olympics, surely. But deeper than medals, Bol's journey is about redefining possibility. Can she chase Sydney's world record, 50.68? Can she dip under 51 seconds? The whispers have already begun. Epilogue. The night belonged to Orange. As the Tokyo night deepened, fans spilled into the streets, buzzing. Some draped in stars and stripes, others waving Jamaican flags. But the color that dominated was orange. Femke Bol had not just won a race, she had commanded a kingdom. And when future generations speak of 2025, they won't just say Femke Bol won gold. They'll say, Femke Bol dominated again. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share. Till next time.